So, good morning. Today is August the 20th, 2025, and I am here at Beans and Bread. It's been a long time, 2014. So, here's what it is with case management, the main thing that y'all have to do is do what they ask you to do. You come in, all right, and you find out what they need: birth certificate, social security card, ID card, proof of benefits, proof that you're homeless. So a lot of times you have to go to many providers to get the services. Right now, the showers and laundry is down. That's why I recommend people go to Paul's Place. I recommend the women go to Sister's Place. And everyone come to Charm City Connection. We are having a fair going on today. I want to build connections with all these providers, right? So that we can get people what they need. The main thing that I ask y'all is avoid the negativity. When people start asking a million questions and they know the information is right there, tell them see a case manager. The case manager asks you to do what you need to do, then do it. If you feel a person's not doing their job, talk to somebody about it. And this is coming from somebody that used to get services here. And yeah, the cops got called. That was a long time ago, all kind of stuff. All right. Food bags, twice per month, hygiene kits, clothes. Get the schedule and confirm it. That way you know when you can come get stuff. That's why, look, I make many stops. It's all fresh laundry, my sleeping bag, everything. And I get clothes and shoes and whatever I need. And then I go and spend my money, the little bit of money that I have. Okay? There's something new. Embrace Resource Center, University of Maryland, Baltimore. Community Case Management. And look, if you can't get something at one place, you can go somewhere else. And that's what I highly recommend, is that you sign up with all the providers. It's not an exclusive club. You can only go to one place. Some people may make you feel that way, but no. Here's another resource, Baltimore City Health Department, Getting to Zero. Now, what I recommend is that when y'all do case management, y'all should come out and do what I'm doing. You should actually go and visit places and not just drop off flyers. Talk to people. Talk to the residents. Because from what I heard, nobody seems to know a lot of these services. And I can only imagine that with all the grant money being given, that this is what I expect. And so I don't step on anyone's toes when I come out here free of charge, and also as a client to do this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to seek a grant in Jesus' name to do what I'm doing. And then I can take it further. And what I mean when I take it further, I go and I get food and I get resources for anyone in need. But I'm selective now about who I give my resources out to, because many of you weren't even homeless and you play games. And that actually occurred with a lot of people. And that's why sometimes people don't want to help or donate money. So right now, a lot of these places, they need donations. I just ask that when the donations come in, let the clients get what we would like to have, instead of just giving people what you feel they should have. See how I'm dressed? These shoes, I picked them out. This purse was given to me. This scarf I paid for, and this dress, I picked it out. So it makes a difference when you allow people to pick out stuff that they like. And it makes a difference when, please stop leaving out stuff on the street like this. It's not a good look when we can't get stuff. Now, I'm not placing the blame, but I go to Manor House, Franciscan Center, Daily Bread, my sister's place, Beans and Bread, Paul's Place, Charm City Connection, and anywhere I can. And I see some of the same behavior, that people that are not even homeless, or people that just want to get the stuff and sell it, or just be evil so people like me cannot have it. Y'all load up bags of clothes and you steal them. Or sometimes y'all bring the dirtiest clothes ever. People that live on the street, stop taking off your clothes and giving them to people. That's disgusting. And they're doing it on purpose. So that's not healthy nor hygienic. And I definitely don't want to see people giving out used underwear and socks and stuff. That's not hygienic. Now, I can understand if they were socks and they were generally used, but come on. And then I see people loading their cars up with bags of clothes. And sometimes I have to say this, and you know who you are. It's the staff loading their cars up with bags of donated stuff and telling us we cannot have it. So let's do away with all that. If you are donating stuff, because I donate stuff too, make sure it's clean, in good condition, something that you would want. And make sure it's something that a person could actually use for their life. I'm dressed for success. This dress is a size 6. I now wear a size 4. See the difference? And the way that I'm dressed, without my shopping cart, I could get a job. See, that's something I want y'all to focus on. It is hard for people to get a job when they have to carry everything around. I have 2 storages. One I'm past due on. So people make a lot of money off of us not having a home. People make money because somebody's got to feed us, someone's got to clothe us, someone's got to bathe us. And then the thing is, then it's like, oh, well, you don't have a place to live. And that needs to change. So what I do, I give out food, clothing, hygiene. If I have money or if I have cigarettes, I don't even smoke them, love. And then I also try to help people get where they need to be to get into housing. Sometimes it involves holding someone's hand, literally. But I will do that when a person needs it. When a person is wasting my time, trying to ask a million and one questions, and I got to talk to all these people and get everyone what they need, I cannot accept that. So the one thing I want to tell y'all is that when you come to these places, many of you, I expect y'all to act accordingly. I don't expect any man, woman, or whoever to come out of their mouth and be disrespectful to the staff, to a client, and certainly not with me. So many of you claim that y'all going through stuff and you come out your mouth and you say the craziest things. Don't worry about getting banned and don't even worry about calling the cops. You'll be dealt with because people work very hard to make these centers open. And if you got an issue, don't come up in here with your stuff. Yesterday, I almost had to punch somebody because he came out his mouth to me very inappropriate, and I'm not his mother. He can ask his mother if she want to make some money. So the thing that I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all not preying upon nobody that's coming up for services. I've caught y'all. Y'all come up, you want to make some money, and y'all say this to everyone. Now, I don't use drugs or alcohol. I don't. I very rarely drink. And I'm not going to have any of you preying upon people, trying to lure them back into it, or trying to make it seem like I'm ever a part of that crowd. Because that's why they start stuff. So that way I can let people know you don't need drugs. No, you don't. And a lot of you don't need as much alcohol as y'all consume. You know, you drink a couple beers or whatever, but y'all be getting twisted and falling out here in the street. No. And then with the drugs, it's killing y'all. It's a killer. People that tell you to keep using drugs, they want to kill you. They want you to die. So that's why they don't want me around, because they would rather you get high with them. Y'all got to understand something. When a drug addict wants to get high, all they thinking about is getting your money to go get high. I've seen many people fight over cigarettes, coffee, a drug bust going wrong. Stop that foolishness. Get away from people who don't mean you good. Everyone. Okay? And get with like-minded people. That's why I do what I do free of charge. But now, I'm about to charge it to the city, the state, and the whole country. Yeah. I'm getting a grant. And I'm going to have housing all through Bond Street, Eastern Avenue, and beyond. And I'm going to have real places where you can get safe. And when I say get safe, many times people don't want to come to these places because it's not safe based off the characteristics of the people that come here, or sometimes the people that work or volunteer. One thing I will say, and again, it's not about a particular place or person, stop offering your bodies to us. Many of the volunteers and even some staff that work places, you are busy trying to ask me out on a date. You are busy trying to offer your body to the men for $45. I've heard many of you, and even some of the men. Y'all sure nice to me. Some of you men sure are nice to me when you think I want to date you, because you ask me questions. Where do you live? What you doing outside? Is that any of your business? Can you provide anything? And then y'all take it a step further. Oh, what's your phone number? What's your email? Let's hang out. I'm trying to help you. When people come across with those lines, I'm trying to help you, they are not. Okay? They are not. So all these places are places that you can go and be safe. And if anybody says something to you or tries anything with you, let the staff know. And if they don't handle it appropriately, then you have them subject to disciplinary action. Okay? No one should be coming up in a place offering their dirty body, drugs, alcohol, prostitution, or whatever. And then you get mad. No. No. So that's what I am going to do, Mary Ministries 888, to solve what has been going on for a very long time. Okay? It is unacceptable. It is completely unacceptable. And many of you, you get money and gift cards to come around to all these homeless provider places. And we know about it. Y'all going to stop your stuff. And then if things don't go your way, you call the cops on us. If you can't get what you want, I remember you screaming and yelling at Franciscan Center. They don't have to give you diapers for your baby, man. That is your responsibility. But if you act accordingly, you could have got some diapers for your baby. But you wanted to yell and scream at folks. I've caught many of you causing scenes for no reason. Any scene that happened with me at all these places, there was a very valid reason. A very valid reason. And I'll tell you, the biggest one was weirdos. Me telling men and even women, I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want anything from you. I'm here to work on me. And I love God. And I'm celibate. And I don't do drugs or alcohol. And I'm not a fan of prostitutes at all, because I've never done it. And so that's why I tell y'all, stop coming around these places. And I've told everyone the truth. You film people. Excuse me, babe. You have a blessed day. Y'all need to stop filming us. I caught y'all around Upton, Penn Avenue. And I'm praying the blood of Jesus again, all through Eastern Avenue, Little Italy, Fells Point, and beyond. No one should be out here in these streets. And no one should definitely be out here on drugs and alcohol where people can try, see how strong I am? Where people can try to lure you into stuff that you don't want. That's why I'm a gangster, because I don't get lured. And I don't allow people to lure me or my homies or anyone. No, I don't. No, I do not. And so that's why I am a threat to people who want to keep y'all in bondage and in slavery to the devil. The devil's a junky ass bum. See, when it says that, respect it. When it doesn't say that, okay then. Yeah. And see how I feel good? I keep my hair up, I keep myself up. No matter what people say. And that's why I give a shout out to all these places. But all these places, y'all need to start doing background checks on your staff and your volunteers. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm starting to feel like y'all need to do background checks on the people that come up in there. Because a lot of personal stuff that people go through in their life has been filmed and featured in Baltimore, D.C., California, beyond. And y'all know that a large population of homeless have been incarcerated. We've already been through enough. So it took a lot for me to stand in that room where they called Baltimore City and D.C. police on me. And neither one of them had a warrant. And they got up in there. Can you imagine me having to deal with 2 sets of police? So when y'all try to trigger people and you call the police and you send the police there, you don't know what you're doing, okay? That's CF, same case. I cannot just get past it. That was 11 years of my life, okay? And all y'all like to do is start stuff at these places so people don't get help. So that way y'all can feel better about yourselves. And also, y'all do this stuff for content. For the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And the thing that I have to remind y'all, if y'all think it is so fun and funny to make fun of people that don't have a home, then why do y'all cry when y'all get beat up? And why do y'all cry when you call the cops? And then y'all get banned. When a place bans me, I said it's because I spoke up about people being weirdos and trying to ask me for sex or get money. That's why I get banned. And I don't come back. But then I realized that's why y'all want me banned from all these places, because people like me ain't putting up with y'all mouth, ain't putting up with your nasty, dirty behavior, and damn sure not putting up with y'all talking the most trash to me and everyone when you're asking for services. So the problem is they are not from Baltimore at all. One man, he admitted he'd been here 16 years. He's so cracked out of his mind, he don't know where anything is. So I'm asking you, a lot of you, please go home. Go home to your families. Get off the drugs. This ain't the place for it. Go home to your family. I've watched the videos. A lot of you are dealing with this because that's what they want. They want to keep you trapped here. And I'm the one that says no. Where are you from? I know you're not from here. Y'all get it? My company said, I know you're not from here. I can tell bucks. I can tell y'all not from here. And you're going to need my help. But I don't charge people. I just tell you where you need to go and how you need to get things done. Now here's a great center. I'm so glad I came down here. Now it says, for your safety, this area is being monitored and recorded by closed circuit cameras. Let me explain, because I do cybersecurity, what closed circuit cameras means. A closed circuit camera means only people that are on that approved network are allowed to view those cameras. However, with all the stuff that's going on down here, what we have discovered is it's not just the closed circuit people. Everybody, Hollywood. So yes, this is the last thing. All your baddie shows, all your housewives shows, all these shows, y'all have AI created fake and false storylines. about me and real people that are from Baltimore and beyond, in ATL, in New Orleans, in DC, in California. All right, here's a good resource you can come to. So when people come here for services, do not record them, do not mock them, do not make fun of them, and damn sure don't follow us around in the community. Esperanza Center. If you're dealing with immigration, you can come here. I'm Jamaican. I don't like people to know that because immigration. This is where I like y'all to come, okay? This is all the services. And they work. Look, they got a back to school bash. They already had it. Oh, they're having something on the 29th at Carroll Park. This is how we find out about stuff, see? And I know it's in Espanol. Si habla Espanol poquito. But I'm learning. And the main thing is, look, no si habla inglés, no habla inglés. So you come here. Free classes. Free. Let me see. Now I'm not going to go in there because I have things to do. But what I like to say is respect people's privacy. Respect their dignity. Respect their bodies. See, I'm very respectful. I'm a respectful woman. I respect myself. And I respect God. And if you try to disrespect me, I will tell you off bucks. No. So I don't want to see y'all disrespecting anyone. Just because I've seen many of you and I've come back after many years and y'all are still living on the street. You are still being bums and drugs and alcohol, and it's time for that to change. So everyone, have a very blessed day, and please come to Charm City today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 1214 North Wolf Street. We're having a resource fair. And that's why I do what I do free of charge, to show y'all how things should be done. You don't want to do it how I do it. I'm professional. And so I have the lived experience and the professional experience and the personal experience. So y'all have a very blessed day. I have things to do. These are the resources. We have the power. Utilize your power.